ඉතිපිසෝ භගවා අරහං සම්මා සම්බුද්ධෝ විච්ඡාචරණ සම්පන්නෝ සුගතෝ ලෝකවිදු අනුත්තරෝ පුරිස ධම්මසාරති සත්තා දේව මනුස්සානං බුද්ධෝ භගවාති ඉතිපිසෝ භගවා අරහං සම්මා සම්බුද්ධෝ විච්ඡාචරණ සම්පන්නෝ සුගතෝ ලෝකවිදු අනුත්තරෝ පුරිස ධම්මසාරති සත්තා දේව මනුස්සානං බුද්ධෝ භගවාති.
So today is one of the most significant meritorious day. So for that we have our 8th Dhamma Day, the Dhamma Day 2022. So everything is in position to start. So to begin, we are going to light the oil lamp.
Venerable Mahasangha, dear teachers, parents, and my dear friends, I would like to welcome you all to our 8th annual Dhamma Day at Jethavana Buddhist Vihara. Just like any other occasion, we will start the program by observing 5 precepts. I would like to invite with great respect Most Venerable Kapatiagoda Gunawantha Nayakatero to administer the precepts and address the gathering. Thank you.
Buddham saranam gacchami Dhammam saranam gacchami Sangham saranam gacchami Dutiyampi buddham saranam gacchami Dutiyampi dhammam saranam gacchami Dutiyampi sangham saranam gacchami Pujaniya Mahasangharapne Navasarai එවාගේම අපේ දහම් පාසලේ ආචාර්ය මහත්ම මහත්මින්ගෙන් එවාගේම දෙමව්පියන් දුවදරුවන් සමදෙනාම අද මේ සහභාගී වන්නේ අපේ දහම් පාසලේ වාර්ෂිකව පවත්වනු ලබන ඒ අවසාන වාරයේ අවසන් වෙලා නිවාඩු දෙන මොහොතේදී ධම්ම දිනේ වශයෙන් මේ දරුවන්ගේ දක්ෂතාවයන් දෙමව්පියන්ට ආචාර්ය මණ්ඩලයට බලලා සතුටු වන අතර දුවදරුවන් තුළ ඇති වී තිබෙන දියුණුව නැත්නම් අපි දන්නවා මේ දරුවන්ට අපි ලබා දෙන දහම් දැනුම තුළින් මේ දරුවන් ගුණ යහපත් දරුවන් බවට පත්වීමට තමයි මේ සියලු කටයුතු සිදු කරන ලබන්නේ.
And sing the Dhamma school anthem. Stage 4 to give away the welcome speech.
Good afternoon, Venerable Mahasangha, dear teachers, parents, brothers and sisters of our Dhamma school. On behalf of the Jethavana Buddhist Vihara Dhamma school, it's an honour and privilege to welcome you all to our 8th annual Dhamma Day 2022. On today's programme, we have lined up songs, dramas, and some important presentations which will give us a lot of valuable information and advice we can apply to our day-to-day lives. The whole programme is in 2 sessions with an interval in the middle. So sit back, relax and enjoy the programme. Thank you very much. May the Triple Gem bless you all.
Jimesh. As our first item, I would like to invite our youngest brothers and sisters of Stage 1 to talk to you about our great teacher, the Lord Buddha, and sing a song about his first teaching, the Middle Way.
Born into a royal family in India a long time ago. He was born in Fresh full moon day at Nobody Cell Garden. His mother was Queen Maya and his father was King Suddhodana. The Buddha and people follow the middle path.
Keep your balance wherever you go. Now wave goodbye to your sorrow. Don't wait till tomorrow. Now I know what the Buddha says. Happiness isn't too far away. Not to the left, not to the right.
Jataka stories, which tell us about the past lives of Lord Buddha as a Bodhisattva. Next, I would like to invite our stage 2 sisters and brothers for their drama performance based on the Seri Vanija Jatakaya.
Teachers, parents and friends. Today we're going to perform a drama called Seri Vanija Jatakaya. In this story, our Lord Buddha is a merchant called Kastapata. I hope you will enjoy it. Once upon a time in Jambudvipa, the Bodhisattva was born to a family of traders and was called Kastapata. There was another trader in the same area known as Seri Vanija. He was selling pots, pans and handmade ornaments. One day they both crossed the river Nilavani and entered the city of Andhra. He divided streets between the two of them and set about selling their goods.
Bangles, bangles, lovely bangles for pretty little hands. Mother, please buy me a pair of bangles. No, you're a naughty girl. Why do you want more? But those are very old and this man will have new ones. All right. Ask him in. Come, I want some bangles. This is the latest design by They look like a rich family. I should sell it to a higher price. What's your name and how much is this? I am Siri Wonder and it's just 40 pennies. What? 40 pennies for a pair of bangles? You're cheating. You stop tempting children like this.
Very good.
In the same city, there was a poor family. Once they had been rich merchants, but lost all their wealth, and the only survivors were a girl and a grandmother. Seri Vanija, the greedy trader, passed this house.
Bangles, bangles, lovely bangles for pretty little hands. My dear daughter, we're very poor. How can we buy a pair of bangles? We could use the old pigs in the kitchen. We could trade something. Okay. Come. Please, sir, accept this plate and give this poor child a pair of bangles. This plate is worthless. I can't give you any bangles. You're wasting my time.
Seri Vanija left the place thinking he would come back later and make an offer for some cheap bangles for the play. Meanwhile, it was Kachabuddha's turn to take down the same street.
Bangles, lovely bangles for little girls. Bangles. This trader looks kind. He might have some bangles he can trade with for this old plate. Come. Accept this plate and give this poor child a pair of bangles. Dear grandmother, this plate is made out of gold. It's worth more than everything I have. You seem to be a kind and honest trader. The other trader that came before said this plate was worthless. Will you please give this poor child a pair of bangles? I can give you all my chains, bangles, and bracelets, but please let me keep my scale of acorns to give to the boatsman.
Meanwhile, Jethavana returned to the poorhouse with an invention of cheating and getting the gold plate just by giving a few cheap bangles.
Jethavana, what brought you back here? I felt sorry for the little girl. Bring me that golden plate, I will give you something for it. We don't need anything from you. An honest and kind trader took the plate by giving everything he had. What? Contributed, you robbed my plate. My plate. My golden plate.
Jethavana got angry and threw his goods and money on the floor and ran towards the river. By that time, Kachaputta was already crossing the river. Jethavana shouted with rage.
Come back, come back. Come back, come back. You stole my golden plate. Come back. Boatman, don't go back. Keep on going. Come back. Come back.
Kachaputta asked the boatsman to keep on crossing. Jethavana was filled with hatred for Kachaputta. He fell to the ground, was broken heart and died, making a vow to take revenge in his next life. This was the beginning of the relentless aid which Devi Datta held against the Buddhist Dharma through many lifetimes. What can we learn from this story? The moral of the story is honesty is the best policy. Let's look at the two characters, Jethavana and Kachaputta. Greedy Jethavana wanted to take more and give less or nothing because of his greediness. He lied, he cheated and deserved the poor household. At the end, Jethavana didn't get anything. He lost everything and died with hatred and sadness. On the other hand, Kachaputta, the honest trader, was kind to his customers. He became rich and lived happily. An honest person is respectful, fearless, and cares for others' feelings. It is the foundation of any good relationship. Thank you very much for watching Did Once I Man. Now I would like to invite all the actors and actresses to come all onto the stage for the curtain call. Thank you very much for watching.
Much talented stage 2 for the brilliant performance. We all come to this temple because we're Buddhist. Our religion is Buddhism, but have you thought why we need a religion? I would like to invite my fellow sisters and brothers of Stage 2 for their performance.
Across the world, religion plays an important part in their daily lives and identities. But more and more young people are moving away from religion. Why? What is a religion? Why might humans need a religion? Is it because religion gives people's lives a meaning and a sense of belonging? On the other hand, why do we have religious wars? What's the purpose of religion? There are so many questions to answer. Good afternoon, Venerable Mahasangha, dear teachers, parents, brothers and sisters. Stage 5 will help you find the answers to the above questions. In addition, we'll explain why Buddhism is not a religion or a philosophy, and also the importance of Buddhism for the modern world.
To understand what Buddhism is, we've got to first understand the difference between religions and philosophies. The word religion comes from the Latin term religio, which means abiding to God. Religion is a belief in God, which includes praying and worshipping, whereas a philosophy is a study or creation of theories about basic things and the existence of life, knowledge, and why thoughts exist. It also includes how people should live. We've also got to understand what it can mean. Dhamma is a universal truth for everyone, since it's common among everyone. It is a noble way of life. It's evolved into the religion Buddhism that we know today. It's full of distinctive belief systems, rites, rituals, worshipping, and ceremonies. Today, it can be known as a philosophy, religion, or even a therapy for people who are stressed. So, what is it actually? Technically, it's neither a religion or a philosophy, since it's not about a god or multiple gods, and it's not about why life exists. It shows only how to end suffering and how to be content in your life. So, what is being religious? It's not just about worshipping or praying or burning candles and incense, and it's not about who prays the most or who spends the most money in ceremonies. It's all about what good intentions are behind those actions.
When you think of a religion, you probably think of one of the world's major religions such as Buddhism, Christianity, etc. But what does it actually mean to be religious? Religion originated as a way to comfort the mind in times of extreme fear and stress. Whenever something goes wrong, people may go to places of worship and pray more. And in times of prosperity, they pray to thank their God for their peace of mind. Religion is also a way of ensuring a good conduct by its followers, by promoting good deeds and kindness. By doing this, it enables its followers to develop a better character and become a better person, allowing them to live more peacefully. A religion such as Buddhism exists specifically for the first reason, and with all the traditions that have been built up over the years being a result of this second reason. So what is the mind, and where is it? When we talk about the mind, we are talking about our thoughts and emotions that make us conscious, not our brain. As such, it's not a physical thing that's stored somewhere. Our mind is a result of the electrical activity in our brain. It can be considered a form of energy that is created as a result of us being alive. As humans with a powerful mind, we must learn to harness this energy for beneficial and productive reasons, such as learning or meditation, rather than wasting on Netflix or playing Call of Duty. In doing so, we will very quickly be able to see the power of this energy and how quickly we can improve our lives. You may have heard the phrase monkey mind. This is a phrase used to describe the nature of the mind. Just like a monkey, jumping from branch to branch, the mind constantly moves from thought to thought, never paying attention to the physical present moment. This often leads to anxiety and stress in people who have lots of problems, as they tend to focus on these delusional things inside their head, rather than what's actually going on around them. In order to overcome this, we need to learn to tame this monkey mind by practicing meditation and being present in the moment, so we may achieve inner peace no matter what's happening in the outside world.
With the human mind, human beings can become the most cunning, wicked, and greedy living beings in the world. This is why, out of all the living beings, only humans can lie. However, only human beings can show loving kindness, compassion, and tolerance. And with this purification and development of the mind, one can achieve enlightenment. Science has enabled mankind to live more comfortable lives, and it has created many wonderful opportunities for us to experience. Despite of all these opportunities, science has left many unanswered questions. Science has caused many people to live in fear and insecurity, as they may feel frustrated and disgusted with their life. It has also caused people to become addicted with technology and its different devices, as they feel that it helps them to cope with the difficult situation faced in their daily experiences. Even the psychological science can't explain this cause of mental instability. Buddhism is concerned on the inner development of humans. It teaches us how to cope with the different circumstances we face in our daily lives. The Buddha has pointed the middle way through living a righteous life, calming the senses, and casting off desires. Thank you.
The Buddha never claimed his teachings on faith, belief, or divine revelation. The devotee seeks refuge in the Buddha, not blindly but with understanding. The Buddha maintained the highest degree of freedom that releases one from slavery, dictatorial, religious. A saying from Albert Einstein: "Science without religion is lame. Religion without science is blind." Religion without science is blind. A blind person can't see properly. Similarly, a religious faith will not be perceivable without science. Some religious choose to disregard scientific discoveries which conflict with their religious beliefs. Since modern people refuse to believe anything blindly, such rigid beliefs lead to increase in the number of non-believers. Science with religion is lame. When a person is lame, crippled, they will not be able to move. Similarly, science won't be able to move forward without the foundational faith that there is order in the universe. Without having moral ideals, science poses a danger to all mankind. One example is the development of nuclear warheads.
The bullet and bomb are gifts of science to the few in power, on whom the destiny of the world depends. Meanwhile, the rest of mankind waits in anguish and fear, not knowing when these weapons will be used on them. That's why religion is important, to cultivate good qualities in the human mind, to maintain our human dignity and to develop our human values. There are wars caused by disputes over religion and belief. They are caused by people with egoism about religious labels, not religious principles. Some religionists will try to keep their followers in the dark. Some of them are not even allowed to touch other religious objects or books. They are urged not to doubt the teachings of their own religion, however unconvincing their teachings may appear to be. Today, we have more than enough religions. Every religion teaches about love, but one religion cannot love another religion. Buddhists do not prevent anyone from learning the teachings of other religions. In fact, the Buddha encouraged his followers to learn about other religions and to compare his teachings with other teachings. If anyone were to speak ill of me, my teachings, and my disciples, do not be upset or perturbed, for this kind of reaction will only cause harm. This was said by the Buddha. In 2009, Buddhism won the Best Religion in the World award. The award was voted on by an international roundtable of more than 200 religious leaders from every part of the spiritual spectrum. It was interesting to note that many religious leaders voted for Buddhism rather than their own religion. Criteria included factors such as promoting personal and community peace, increasing compassion and a sense of connection, encouraging preservation of the natural environment, and which religion actually practices non-violence. Buddhism has been noted to do all of this.
Religious freedom. One has no right to force another to accept a particular religion. Some people surrender their religion to get married without a proper understanding of their partner's religion. They change their religion for emotional or personal or material gains. However, changing one's religion changes your entire perspective on the world and your own beliefs. One must think carefully before changing one's religion. It is not a subject for bargaining. It is used to be for spiritual development and self-salvation. Cosmic religion. An article written by Albert Einstein once suggested that the religion of the future should have foundation on a person's physical and spiritual experience, not on gods and theology. Because Buddhism is an atheist religion that is not held by the judgment of a godly figure. Buddhism has all those characteristics. It does not need to surrender to its views to scientific founders because it embraces in science.
Without religious guidance, science threatens the world with destruction. Never was there a time when the cooperation between science and religion has been so desperately needed. The Dhamma discovered by the Buddha is not a religion or a philosophy. It is a path to end all kinds of suffering, a path to achieve an everlasting happiness. It is the universal truth common to all individuals. Buddhism gives humanity a great sense of dignity and great responsibility. Atta hi attano nato, atta hi attano gati. You are your own master, you make your own future, the Buddha said. You don't have to rely on God to make everything okay. By gaining wisdom, you can reduce suffering. The Buddha's teaching is akalika, or not related to time. It was valid not only for the 6th century BC, but it can also be practiced by the wise in the 21st century and in many more centuries to come. Science, when coupled with Buddhism, can transform this world into a haven of peace and happiness. Thank you very much for listening. Theron Sarana.
Very much, stage 5. Now I would like to invite all Dhamma school students to come on to the stage to sing our group song, Manakal Hadavil Thale by W.D. Amaradeva.
Manakal Hadavil Thale, Pipila Malmal, Ratata Pipila Malla, Pimeno Punchi Kakulumal. Manakal Hadavil Thale, Pipila Malmal, Ratata Pipila Malla, Pimeno Punchi Kakulumal. Manakal Hadavil Thale,
Thank you very much, all my brothers and sisters.
He personally attended and helped many vulnerable people, such as the young, old and sick. Please welcome the Stage 3 students for their drama performance.
Mahasangha, dear teachers, parents and friends, today we are going to act the Mata Kundali Jataka from Stage 3. I hope you all will enjoy it.
Can I please have some food? I'm very hungry.
Don't waste your time. My answer is very easy. You won't share anything with anyone.
Please, please.
Master,
What's this commotion about?
this poor beggar was just trying to ask for some food from you, Master.
I do not share anything with anyone. Don't disturb my mom. Now go away.
Mistress. Yes, our master has not paid my wages for last month. I'm desperate for my wages as my household is struggling a lot. I'm sorry about it and I will look into this. You know how soon our master can be.
Mom, can you ask Father to get some medicine for me?
No. Yes, hold on, let me check. Your condition seems bad. Housemaid. Can you please be confident? Master. Mata Kundali is not well. Can you please get him a doctor or some medicine?
I'll go check what's wrong with him. Give him these medicines. He'll be better in no time.
Forgive me, Master. But how can you give him these medicines if you are not a doctor?
How dare you question me like that? Just do what I ask you to do.
Mr. Kundali. Who are you?
I'm Dr. Kundali's friend. We came to play with him.
Let me call the mistress. Mistress?
Yes.
These are friends of Dr. Kundali. Can they come in?
Yes, you may enter, but you may leave. Dr. Kundali, you don't look well at all. Haven't you got any medicine yet?
You know my father. He's very stingy, so I haven't had any medications.
Get well soon, Dr. Kundali.
Get well soon, Dr. Kundali.
Mistress.
Yes.
Please come swiftly. Your son's condition is getting worse.
Lovely.
Master, our son is going to die. Can you please do something?
What is the matter? Can't you see I'm busy counting my beloved gold coins? Oh no, he's not. He's about to die. When he dies, everyone will come to see him and will see my wealth and steal from me in the future. Better put him outside to die.
Pop.
Why did my father leave me out here to die without any care and medication? I am so angry with him. I will never forgive him.
Then our Lord Buddha sees Mata Kundali dying in pain and anger and foresees that if he dies like that, he's going to go to hell and decides to help him. Our Lord Buddha visits him while showing his radiant halo.
Oh, what is that radiant halo? It must be the Lord Buddha. Oh, he venerable sir, he brings joy to me just by his side. I feel no pain and no anger. My heart is in eternal bliss. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Mata Kundali dies with a smile on his face and is reborn as a radiant god.
Oh, what is this place? It must be heaven. What have I done to be here? I can see with my powers, see my previous life. I was about to die with a heart full of anger and pain. But then the most kind Lord Buddha came and turned my heart into a heart of bliss instead. Just by his sight can make you born into heaven instead of hell. Hope you learn and enjoyed the value of Shraddha and the danger of stinginess and hatred, terror and sorrow life. May I invite my friends to join the stage.
Hold your hands together. Okay, 1, 2, 3, bow.
To stage 3 for the brilliant performance. Not only in singing and acting, our Dhamma school children are very good at dancing too. Please welcome stage 2 for a dance to the song Jethavana.
දුවලා පුතාලාගෙන්ද අවසරයි. දරුවන්ට සුභාධර්මයෙන් ලැබෙන සෞන්දර්යයන් සමග නිර්මාණය කරලා තියෙන මෙම ගීතය රචනා කළේ ලතා ගමගේ ගුරුමෑණියන්. තම නිර්මාණය සහ සංගීතවත් කරේ කාංචනා දිරුක්ෂේ ගුරුතුමියයි. ඉතින් මම මේ අවස්ථාවේ ආරාධනා කරනවා අපේ දහම් පාසලේ දෙවන ශ්‍රේණියේ සිසු දරුවන්ට.
Venerable monks, dear parents, daughters and sons,
This song is composed for children with a reference to nature beauty by Lata Gamage Gurumanian. The music by teacher Kanchana Dilukshi. I invite to perform for the stage 2 children. Let's enjoy it.
කොළමල් අපේ හොඳම යාළුවෝ එළි තුලසිරි නරඹනකල් නිකී සිතට නැසියෝ ඉර හඳ තරු ගහ කොළමල් අපේ හොඳම යාළුවෝ එළ තුලසිරි නරඹනකල් නිකී සිතට නැසියෝ
For that lovely dance. In Mangala Sutta, the Buddha explained the highest blessings that will lead to a happy and peaceful life. On the other hand, in Prabhava Sutta, the Buddha explained the causes that will lead to a downfall in one's life. Please welcome Stage 4 for the presentation on Prabhava Sutta.
Welcome to Dhamma Day presentation by Stage 4. Parabhava Sutta, the discourse on downfall. The Pali word Parabhava means downfall, decline, or deterioration. The Buddha delivered this discourse in response to a deity who visited the Buddha, wanting to know the conditions that may lead to one's downfall. In this discourse, the Buddha has described the conditions which would lead to the downfall in the social, moral, and spiritual aspects of an individual.
Suvijano baham hoti, suvijano parabaho. Dhamma kammo baham hoti, dhamma desi parabaho. Easily known is the progressive one. Easily known is the declining one. The lover of the Dhamma prospers, the hater of the Dhamma declines. The Buddha's teaching as a whole is known as the Dhamma. However, Here it refers to the virtuous behavior by the avoidance of 10 unwholesome actions and the development of wholesome qualities such as honesty, fairness, truth, virtue, justice, goodness, and righteousness. Anyone who opposes Dhamma will lead to downfall.
The wicked are the people who engage in unwholesome behavior and lack any moral discipline. Those who associate with them may in time be influenced by their moral behavior and gradually move away from the virtuous people. It is stated that the Buddha sees no other thing that is so much responsible for the decline of wholesome qualities in a person with bad friendship.
Nidda Sili, Sabba Sili, Anutta Cha Chayanara. Also Kotta Panyano, Tampara Mukam. The man who is fond of sleep and company, inactive and lazy, and manifesting anger. This is the cause of his downfall. Those who are fond of sleeping rather than doing something useful and engaging in socializing with similar ones to waste their time in idle chatter are bound for decline. They are lazy, lethargic, and will not make any effort to do something useful and worthwhile. Instead, they will find any simple excuse to avoid engaging in any useful activity.
Yomataramba, Pitaramba, Jinakangata Yoganam, Tahunsato Navarati, Tam Parabhavato Mukam. Whoever, being affluent, does not support his mother and father, who are old and past their prime, this is the cause of his downfall. Parents bring a child to this world and attend to the needs of the child in an unselfish way, with unconditional love. They sacrifice their own needs for the welfare of their child. When they are old, frail and ill, it should be the duty of the children to help, support and look after them. When one neglects this duty, even when one has the means to do so, would naturally lead to one's downfall.
Pavut Vitto Puriso Sahiranno Sabojani Eko Bunjati Sadhuni Tampara Bhagavatomukam. The person who is possessed of much wealth, who has gold, and who has an abundance of food, but enjoys his delicacies all by himself, this is the cause of his downfall. If someone who is rich and in possession of properties, money, and other assets keeps them for their own use and enjoyment, without sharing them with others, it is a cause for one's decline. Others may include family members, relatives, friends, holy persons, and any others in need. The significance of the qualities of charity, chaga, and sharing is highlighted here.
Jadi tato, dana tato, gota tato, chayonaru, sanatim atimaneti, tam paro bhavato mukam. The man who, proud of his birth, of his wealth, and of his clan, despises his relations. This is the cause of his downfall. Conceit or pride due to one's birth, wealth, clan, and any other factors such as intelligence, skills, strength, beauty, and power, and use them to look down on others, including one's own relatives and friends, will lead to one's decline. The Buddha stated that not being arrogant is a quality that will lead to one's social and spiritual welfare.
Iktidutto, Sradutto, Akadutto, Chayonaro, Latam Naseti, Kamparabhavto, Mukha. To be a womanizer, a drunkard, a gambler, and to squander all one earns, this is a cause of one's downfall. One who gets addicted to alcohol, gambling, and sexual misconduct will do any other immoral activity to fulfill one's addictions. This will result in one's decline not only financially, but also morally, socially, and spiritually. In addition, it will result in broken families, serious health problems, rejection by society, and involvement with the law.
Ete parabhave loke pandito samavekya ariyo tasanna sampanno salokam bhajate sivante. Knowing well these causes of downfall in the world, the noble sage endowed with insight shares a happy realm. A person with wisdom who is aware of these doors of decline and downfall will make a determination to close them. They will follow the noble way, resulting in success and happiness in the world and beyond as spiritual progress. Thank you very much for listening. Tharuwan Sarana.
Mangi sita tiri tu
Pasalin magadakina undagadalumai. Pasalin magadakina undagadalumai. Pasalin magadakina undagadalumai.
Now, please take a seat and get ready for our next item, the prize giving. First of all, although there is a vote of thank, I also think of thanking a bit to begin the talk. Without initial concern of our Nayaka Thero, as I mentioned, we wouldn't have had any of this event. And constant support, like being the right hand of Loko Handro, the concern or commitment of Sorta Handro should be first of all thanked, and followed by that I must definitely immensely should thank our teachers who take enough to assist in teaching Dhamma for our children, which will definitely be an assistance for the future of our children. And also, I never forget to thank all the parents, and especially you can see a very magnificent, I would say, stage for our children to present their skills. So these were all as a result of several of our parents who took enough time and enough sort of pain to make all these a success.
Coming towards the end of our programme, I would like to invite Vidhu Wickramasinghe of Stage 5 to give away the vote of thanks.
Good afternoon, Venerable Mahasangha, dear teachers, parents, brothers and sisters. I hope you've all enjoyed our 8th annual Dhamma Day. It's my honour and privilege to give a vote of thanks to all of those who helped to make this event a success. On behalf of our Dhamma School, I would like to thank with great respect the Chief Incumbent of the Jethavana Buddhist Vihara, Most Venerable Kapetivoda Guruvanta Nayaka Thero, for starting Dhamma School for children like us to learn Buddhism. Also, I would like to thank with great respect Venerable Ma Palagamma Soratta Thero and Venerable Udun Nuara Indaratna Thero, and all of my Sangha for the guidance and advice given to us at Dhamma School. Next, I would like to thank the teachers of our Dhamma School for spending their valuable time on Sundays to teach us. We are so grateful to have you. As well as this, I would like to thank all our parents who always stand with us to encourage us, and this Dhamma Day would be impossible without your support. As well as this, my special thanks goes to all my brothers and sisters at Dhamma School for your diligence and commitment to Dhamma School activities. Well done to you all. Have a great holiday and a happy new year.
Blessings of Mahasangha for all and national anthem.
Sundara Siri Parini Suragi Ati Sobramana Ramkha Dani Gane Nikamal Paladu Pinjaya Bhumi Ramya Aprat Sapra Siri Sapra Sadeva Jeevan Mata
be